welcome to 20 Possibilities, he says with much
Jeez.
enthusiasm.
With as much enthusiasm as he possibly can.
Hang on. Let me just move that over there. There we go. Very small crew tonight. Alright. So, last session, you guys came to the castle early for the king's truth ceremony. Shit went down pretty quick after that. There was a fight. You discovered the king was being controlled by his two advisors. Fought the advisors, you killed one. Mira got the king to his quarters safely.
Yeah.
You knocked the other advisor out, and both of them, when they reached hero hit points, 0 hit points, their form switched from Vulpin to Dragonborn, and Zouston sat on the knocked out advisor and tied him, gagged him. The king came out, handed out potions, and was just generally happy to be alive and still trying to shake the fogginess of the enchantment that he'd been under for like the last 15 odd years out. So that's pretty much where we left off.
Right, well, did we keep them both alive, or did we just
Just the
kill
one.
one?
Yeah.
All right, so we got this one alive. Good, we got some asshole we can question. Good. I'm gonna go through his pocket, see if meanwhile while I'm here, see if I can find anything useful, valuable. Oh, and also for evidence.
Roll an investigation.
Yay! I'm so good at these.
Yeah, you are. Come on, do it. Get a good one.
Holy shit! I actually
Yeah,
have.
nice.
So obviously has the amulet of the dragon Ouroboros with the tail wrapped around its neck 3 times, with the red gem that now, it was slightly glowing when it was active, but now, since the king's one was destroyed, it's no longer active and it's just a dull red gem. So there's that. What else is there?
Take it, we can sell it. I've got one too.
There's about 300 gold, slightly less than what the other guy had. From memory, I think the other guy had 350.
25 less, I think. I think he had 325. I'm pretty sure.
300.
Hey, 300 gold, still 300 gold.
75 each.
There's
I wasn't sharing mine.
Yeah. So I'm sharing mine.
there's a pouch filled with like dry leaves and like herby kind of stuff.
I'll do that later.
Did you just eat that?
I tasted some of it, yeah.
What are we eating?
The
he
dragon dried
doesn't know.
leaves.
Oh.
I don't know what it was, but I tasted it.
Doesn't know, but he just stuck it in his mouth.
Hi, Southland.
I love it.
It was medicinally kind of flavored. You're not sure.
It's kind of soapy.
How does
Pop
medicine
Fury.
taste like soap? But okay.
What else do you find? There's a book.
Drugs.
Okay,
Did you say drugs?
Yes.
possibly.
That's what the pouch of leaves was.
Yeah, drugs.
Drugs.
Pouch of leaves.
Specifically said the same way that
I-
weird owl meme from Vine used to say drugs.
Okay, so patch of leaves.
And a book. That's about all you get.
Okay. Medallion from Ouroboros medallion.
Yes.
I go to put the medallion in my pouch, and then I notice the other one that's already in there.
Continuing with your 18 investigation, as you notice this, you pull it out, and they are very similar, except the one that you already had is hollow in the center. There's nothing there.
A gem.
Yep.
You got a book as well? Are you gonna read it?
I'm distracted
Sorry.
by this. I haven't forgotten the book. Yeah, I haven't forgotten the book, but Zalston is just.
Can Zalston read?
Zalston currently has a new toy.
Oh, motherfuckers!
What? What did I do?
You
I
did
didn't do
nothing.
anything.
No. Yeah. This chuckle fuck is involved with the pricks that did this shit to my arms. Oh.
And that's what you read in the book?
No, when I went to put this amulet away, I just noticed this one I already had.
Ah. That's not good.
I've picked up off the guys that kidnapped me ages ago. We need to bring this guy back to life so I can kill him slowly. Oh, and
And
also
then
questions.
take his kneecaps.
Oh, his kneecaps, his face, his teeth. I'll harvest this boy.
I like it. A man who knows what he wants.
In the pouch for later. Okay. Oh, this book.
What languages do you speak?
Hey?
Both of them.
Common, Gnomish, Crowl, and Orc. That's it.
It is just written in a script that you cannot understand.
I can't read this.
You, Jared, 19.
I don't know that reference.
I will send the reference later.
Okay, there's a book I can't read that might be useful later. But this links things back to the AES and the what's it called?
Whack.
Wackos. The wax.
Whack.
Almost like divine providence that we came here all of a sudden. Praise be to the beard. Well, I suppose we should wake this guy up. Question him.
Do you show the book to anyone else, or you just?
Oh yeah, I'll show everyone else. Anyone else can read this thing?
Can we?
I don't
Hey,
know.
Fleep.
Hi, Fleep.
Hey, Mr. Fleep.
What languages do you know, Jago?
I know heaps. I know halfling, and I know common, and I know thieves' cat.
You do
Oh,
not
God.
understand this script either.
I nearly. Oh my god, no, not gonna say it. Nothing bad or anything. Just something I was gonna take, but I didn't. Okay.
So King comes out and he's like,
Kerry know the language? Is it Kerry? Is it Kerry? Kara? I can't
Kira.
remember her name.
Mira?
Yeah.
Mira. What do I think,
It's-
Kira?
I don't
It's
know.
all
It's
no
written
idea.
right there on roll 20.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is too. Well,
Jerky.
Roll me a d20. Mira. You are a princess.
No,
and
it's
you would have
Kira,
had
man. What are you
to-
talking about? Kira. Not Miro.
Hey.
Nice.
You can't read it, but you know what language it is.
Oh, sweet.
So it's written in Draconic. But you don't, because this world's been sealed off from others, like,
Yeah, I
you've-
recognize it, but I can't read it.
yeah.
Okay. So I think that this was a language called Draconic. As far as I know, we don't have any books that could translate it here. Or at least I've never found any.
Well,
Funny.
I guess we just have to save it for later, huh?
And I guess it makes sense looking at this motherfucker. I want to slap him, but at the same time, I don't want him to die, so I restrain myself.
You could give him a little love tap on the face. I mean, just a little.
I mean,
Maybe
he's kinda
not. Not
weak
with your
right now.
strength, man. Yeah, maybe not.
Well, I proceed to tie him up at least.
Yeah, you did that last session. You tied and gagged him.
Take the gag
Does-
out now.
Magic users and stuff.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's why he's gagged.
You did take his book away.
Oh, and he's not gagged. Got more rope, and I've just wrapped it around his snout, crocodile style.
Oh yeah, because that would be a thing. Would dragons be able to open their mouths, or is it mostly in the downforce of the bite?
The biology of Dragonborns.
I mean, she's got a
That's
point.
a good
but-
question, though. Like, are
She's
they
got a
dinosaurs or are they crocodiles?
They're
I looked up-
more
You're overthinking it.
dragons to crocodiles. Their beak itself isn't so long that it creates differentiating strengths to open and close. It's just like it's like a dog snout in dragon form.
Still,
Which-
still
yeah.
wrap the rope around at the time,
Yeah.
tight shut. Just
Yeah, you
just
muzzle
actual
him.
rope to Yeah, he's muzzled. Yeah, he's not gagged. He's muzzled.
Which
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
you
will
just
probably
wrap
be
it around the
something.
snout.
We will need to unmuzzle him so that he can talk when we wake him up. Speaking of which, we should probably do that. Anyone know how to wake this guy up?
No.
Maybe.
Do I have any water?
To
I'll let it
waterboard
to
him.
you.
You use a Mando's special brew and kill him.
God no. That is mine.
Don't do
That is
that.
mine. You got a water skin that's got water in it. Splash. Oi.
Yeah.
Wakey wakey chuckle fuck.
Mm.
Then I pull out the medallion I got from the Knolls. Go. This look familiar to you?
Hmm?
Let me tell you. Let me give you a hint. This isn't the one we just took off your sorry ass. This is gonna get.
You
annoying
might
real
need
fast.
to take the rope off.
Or at least open it just enough so that he can make noises.
I loosen
I'm
the
going
rope
to
up.
I'm going to grapple this guy, just so he doesn't make any sudden movements while
You still
Zal's
can't
He-
do any
trying
hand
to talk to him.
wavies.
Yeah,
so-
he's tied from like the neck down.
He's-
In like
Oh, okay.
like he's tied up.
yeah.
But Zousen's been burnt before by magic users.
Hey,
Alright.
Zalston, do you want me to cut off his mouthpiece so you can talk to him properly?
I mean, best not ruin the rope. I'll just loosen it enough so he can talk. All right, you can talk now, buddy.
Great. What was your question?
Okay.
Sorry.
You had this on. I found this on a bunch of guys I killed after they kidnapped me. Any connection?
How would I know that?
I mean, hell, let's face it. I'm kind of an idiot, and I can see the similarities.
I see the similarities, yes.
Do you
But how
roll
will
with
I?
goals?
I don't know the people that you killed. I mean, how am I meant to?
Oh, right. My mistake. I'm sorry. They were working for this guy, and I pointed at my belt.
Hmm. He doesn't look as good as the last time I saw him.
Now he does look a bit
Shorter.
screamy. Oh, I noticed that. I take note of that. Oh, you're gonna be paying for that one too. You've already got a lot to pay for. Is someone keeping a tab
On.
on this guy's insults that he has to pay for?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Excellent.
Don't you worry.
So, I suppose we should start with the fuck are you doing here? The fuck are you doing in the King's Head? That sounds like a great name for a tavern.
Yes. King's Head Tavern. It
Focus,
exists.
Alston. Focus.
Sorry.
Currently exists.
It does.
Immediately
Roll.
thinks of alcohol.
There's one in South Hurstville.
Roll intimidation.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I'm pretty sure that exists.
Well, that's bullshit.
Oh, come on.
Still better
Have you
than
got
me.
inspiration?
No, I used it.
Ugh.
Pretty sure I used it on something stupid too.
You still intimidate me. I rolled in that one.
Hey!
Is he going to do a Komori and shit his pants?
No.
Damn
I mean,
it.
they could technically be still a bit soiled from being knocked the fuck out, but
Yeah, that's true.
I would say, considering I rolled a 3,
Yeah, probably
no.
not. You got a nat
The
20
distance between 1 and 3 isn't pants shitting.
so he kind of takes in this situation, and he's like, I'm not getting out of this. Forget what the question was.
Okay, I started off with, we'll worry about your connection with this shithead later. First off, what were you doing here? What were you doing in the King's Brain? That doesn't sound like as good a tavern name.
No.
You see his eyes like rolling slightly in his head. He's like, is that 2 questions or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
He doesn't
assuming
have a-
one kind of informs the other. Do you need something to just like perk yourself up a little? Because you seem a little fucked up.
What? Yes.
Okay. Do we have something to help him to just kind of?
I have a dagger that can help.
But I've got this potion of healing with a whole bunch of question marks.
Hey, look, man, just answer
That was
the
the
damn
one
question.
from Odie.
Why were you in the King's Head? That is the main question we want to know. Answer the man.
On a mission.
What was that mission?
From God.
Albert was my supervisor, but effectively we were told to make sure the king didn't open up the borders and try to separate him from everything.
Right. Which borders are you talking about? You talk about the borders between this plane and ours?
Yes.
So is it your fault that these people have been convinced to treat anyone that isn't like them like cattle?
What are the term pets?
Pets, cattle, animals, fodder.
You said you were following orders, yes?
Yes.
So whose orders were you following?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Just kind of looks at Zoust and makes eye contact and then lowers his eyes to the belt.
Yeah, that's right.
So am I to think that you are following
Orders from him.
from him?
He was the leader of WAC, our organization.
Oh, you mean it was that simple? Shit, was there anyone supposed to take over from him if this happened to him?
Yes, it obviously there must be some sort of thing in place. If someone dies, someone takes over.
Oh,
So who
he
is
was
next
just
in
one of
charge?
the council, but he was the one that we dealt with.
So there are others.
Yes.
Do
Hey.
you know them?
No. He
Hey,
was the one
Jago.
we dealt with.
Oh wait, Jago, you got the hat still, right?
I do, yes.
Can you make yourself look like the guy that we were doing jobs for?
Which one?
Talking about Elias?
I'm trying to figure out a way of saying that without specifically mentioning it.
Oh, you
Mr. Long,
the guy that I got the slippers off of, yes?
yeah, you make yourself look like Mr. Longfingers.
Oh, yes, of course.
Does this guy look familiar to you?
No? Could he?
No, I suppose not. Well, that helps me consider that Elias isn't necessarily. That helps confirm that Elias isn't necessarily still an agent of WAC. I was worried about that.
Hey, look, Mr. Dragonborn, do you actually have anything that of interest to us to tell us about this organization? Because otherwise, you are useless to us.
Oh, I'm gonna kill
And
you.
we're just going to kill you. So if you have something that maybe you can tell us that maybe might change our point of view, I would suggest doing it now. And I'll pull out my dagger.
He just looks at you and he's like, well, I mean, I've been here for over 15 years, so I don't know how relevant any of the information that I have is. There is one thing. Portals are weird.
In what way?
You'll understand. I don't know how to explain it.
I just look at Zoust and
This
just
guy's
waiting for
pissing
the
me off.
word.
Okay. At this point, I pull out the immovable rod. So that's the best you've got for us.
I mean, if I'm being honest, you kind of killed the wrong one.
If I'd known, I would have killed you straight away. Oh well, fuck it. Okay, and I take out the moving rod. I press it down hard on his throat and click it. And I stand and watch.
Sick. I love it. Dark.
I then unclick it and take it away again. Before we kill you, I just realised I'm sure the king might have some questions of his own.
The king is currently sitting. I can actually.
actually do that.
So he's currently sitting down at this.
Ew, Data, you crazy fucker.
What?
In the chat, she's pretty much just done a harder.
Damn it.
Distraction, go, flashbang.
Anyway,
Yeah, so the king is sitting on like the first pew of the pews that are in the throne room. Just kind of mirror by his side, quietly just almost sobbing, trying to hold everything in and still kind of hold his regal presence, but he is no place to speak. He's just kind of like glancing every so often up at Shadow and like then down sheepishly. And yeah, he's coming to terms with the fuck is happening.
We could put him in the dungeons. Get answers after
just-
a while.
I look at Zeus and just still wait for a word to stab. I want to kill this motherfucker.
I mean, yeah. With all due respect, Your Majesties, Your Majesty, Princess, this man's gonna die today. We want to get as much information out of them as we can. I've run out of questions to ask him. My colleagues here have run out of questions. If you guys have any further questions you might want to ask, now is the time.
Why does he have to die today? Like, you may come up with questions tomorrow.
Because he said he has been here for 15 years.
This is the best he's
And
ever been able
this
to
is-
offer us right now. I look back down at the guy. Have you got anything else you could possibly even think of that you might think of later? Maybe. Because
Well,
otherwise, this is going down your throat.
You're asking him this. Freshly awoken. I'd like him in the dungeons. I don't care what you friends of Acti say. I want him in the dungeons.
She says this: the guards that have filled this room, as they piled in at the end of last session, start to move towards you guys at the throne room, the throne area. Moving on the princess's orders to take him to the dungeon.
Put the rod away. I look over at Jago and I shake my head.
I sheath my dagger.
And then I kick this guy as hard as I can in the head to knock him the hell out.
Then I'd like to punch him in the face as hard as I can as well then.
Oh yeah, you can punch him and hit him. I don't care for that. But-
Seeing Zeus and do that.
Alright, so each of you make a attack roll at advantage because he is on the ground.
He's on the
tied
floor.
up.
Oh, wait, I better.
I'm
I've got to deactivate
punching
my
him,
rage.
so
Hang
it'd
on.
just be an unarmed strike, yeah?
Did you say you're activating your rage?
Got to deactivate it.
Deactivate the rage
It
so he
was
doesn't
still active from the
football kick
previous
his head
session.
off. Don't accidentally football kick his head off.
I mean, this guy's going to. This guy. I mean,
He's on one
Yeah.
hit point.
Unarmed strike, I'm doing.
oh wait, advantage. Hang on.
Great axe.
Hang on.
Hang on.
My mistake.
What? Plus? Oh, okay. Yeah.
We understand your wishes, princess.
Different modifiers. So yeah.
Can I throw a health potion on this bloke so he doesn't fucking die when these idiots kick him?
Uh,
I missed completely.
Diego's misses as well.
Okay, good.
From memory, they had an armor class of 15.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Yeah.
Good.
So I'll say that you impact, but just not as hard as you were expecting. As the guards kind of
all-
like,
Yeah, I'm a rogue, dude. I don't hit shit.
the guards kind of pick him up as you swing, and it's like it just throws off the trajectory of your kick and punch,
Yeah, nice.
and start leading him down the exit.
I only have one request, Princess.
Yes.
When his time comes to die, may it be at our hands.
I'll see
did you
what I
just say
can
then?
do when we speak to the public executioner.
What did you say? I literally didn't hear what you just said then, Jeff.
I ask that his end come at my hands or our hands.
When
Oh,
his
okay,
time
yeah.
comes to die, Jeff wants to, Southon wants to do it.
Yeah, cool. As long as I can watch. Hey, man, he attacked first.
And remember
good
that
call.
this man is guilty of treason.
Yes.
Karma crew right here. Motherfucker's got to pay.
As he's led out of the room, King kind of comes through and like looks up at Atticus and looks at Mira and goes, well, I think it's only fair that we have a feast in celebration of your return and my return. Shall we take a short rest and convene in the dining hall for a banquet?
That sounds
Burritos.
fantastic idea. I'm always good at that. But don't you have a whole bunch of your subjects outside waiting for this thing that only happens once a year?
It's fine. They would have been sent away by now, and word would have gotten out.
Very well. In that case, let's get smashed. Oh, wait, you guys don't really drink, do you?
No,
I mean, I still have some. Hey, I'm pretty sure I still have some of that special shit. Or did I already give that? No, I think I already gave that, actually.
Oh, that
No.
said, Your Highness, Your Majesty, I got some stuff for you to try.
No, I'm pretty sure I did.
Let's get a kid drunk.
I
And
mean,
never write
we-
shit in my fucking inventory.
we drink, but we don't drink to excess. We have to keep a standard.
Do you want to know what's above the standard? This man right here. And I point at Zelson. Give him alcohol and watch him go. It's like a little wind-up mouse. You put the pin in and you wind it and then fucking watch the fun happen, man. It's so good. Your Majesty.
All right,
was-
sounds like an interesting group that you've brought, Mira. Look, we will be behind closed doors, so I mean, I guess we could let loose a little.
I cannot claim them. It seems Acti has some interesting friends.
True. You see Shadow is just kind of standing there, glazed eyes, kind of, just trying to absorb everything that's happened over the last 2 days, really. And he's there, but not quite there.
I'd like to just just nonchalantly just go up to Shadow and just put my hand on his back just to acknowledge the gravity of all this, but not actually say anything or do anything, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I just sort of,
He looks down and he's like, just nods and goes, "This one is overwhelmed."
yeah. Jago just looks awkward.
So regular Jago.
Yep.
Regular day for Jago.
Yep.
Actually, that's a good point. Oh no, you used makeup for your rash.
For my spots, yeah.
I
I can't remember what I rolled for it, but I think it was decent enough.
Yeah, you did a performance check and you rolled enough. So you guys take a short rest
Awesome.
and
Roll
then
some
we'll
hit
make our
dice.
way to the dining hall.
I'm gonna
Short
roll
rest. All
3
right,
hit
hang on.
dice. One.
Beep.
Seriously, it doesn't do them all. That's weird.
Eight. What's that? 50. Yeah, right, that'll do. What did I get? Oh, didn't it come up? I didn't even do anything. Fuck. Oh, okay.
The short resting is a little clunky.
5. Yeah, but I rolled fucking 2 dice and it didn't do anything. 4. Apply changes. And then let's do it again because apparently D&D Beyond's fucking stupid. And 6. Okay, that'll do.
Oh, damn.
Alright, so your long rest is had.
Long rest or short rest?
Short rest, sorry.
Thank you. Right, just making sure.
Yep. That's about an hour. The king and Mira lead you to the dining hall, which I believe is. Did have the thematic throne room.
To the right of the throne.
I would like
Yes.
to summon. I mean, I know Bits is already out, but I'd just like to basically. I just want him on my shoulder
Have him onto your
at
shoulder.
the moment.
I look over that and go, damn, man, you've made some progress.
I really have, and I mean, he is very. I have. Jake is just being awkward again. He doesn't know what to say.
Justin makes a mental note to capture a spider at some point and throw it at him.
So you guys head to the main hall, where there is a table running down the center, filled with any food your brain can think of, and there are barrels of drink.
Burritos.
Goddamn burritos.
And burritos.
God's food. Food of the gods. I wish there was an emote for burritos.
Fuck you. We now have a Chaos Raccoon emote, and that should be enough.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
Let's
I do sort of have a burrito emote,
Yeah.
but it's not. But it's just with Jago. That's all.
So,
E.
Hey, chaos.
God fucking damn it.
chaos.
I have this. Does this one count?
That's
I
pineapple.
like
on
pineapple on pizzas. Yeah, I said it. There you go.
all right. So
Come at me, people.
you
It's
guys
not
sit
traditional,
down,
but it
enjoy a
works.
meal, enjoy as much drink as you want. Shadow's still sitting there quietly, just slowly eating. May's kind of sitting opposite Shadow, just keeping an eye on him. What are the rest of you doing? King is sitting at the head of the table. I'd assume that Miro would be positioned to the right and Shadow to the left of the king. And so
I really
May's sitting
wanna-
like next to Miro.
I really want to interact with Shadow, but I feel that it's wrong that Blake's not here. So
Yes.
I want to comfort him.
I'm doing my best to offer the king at least half a shot
Hey, thanks for the
of
follow.
Armando's.
Okay, follows.
Yes. I didn't hear what you said. I got distracted by the music.
I'm attempting to offer the king at least half a shot of Armando's.
He'll take a half a shot.
And I'll do the other, and I'll do the other shot. That way, I can do the other half. That way, you can just remove a single one from the hit flask.
He rolled a 5.
Oh no!
Jesus.
Health potion ready.
Don't kill the king. Jesus.
Health potion at the ready.
It took 3 points of hit damage.
Oh.
But
Oh,
he's there's like half a shot, and he's like, "That's not too." Oh,
It's good.
ow. And he reaches through a glass of water.
Yeah, some people like to water it down.
Jago is mage handing food from down the table to in front of him.
Just ask, and someone will bring it to you. But
I have special things that I can do. I must use them.
okay.
You just see food like I'm not making it invisible. You do see the hand just like picking up shit and
I'll
bringing
reach
it
up and grab
over
some of it.
Hey man.
Cheers, bro. Thanks.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are chilling there for about an hour or so. Was there anything that you wanted to speak to
Chilling.
the king or Miro about?
I'm honestly happy enough just to enjoy being
Yeah.
the celebration. If the king has stuff he wants to say to us, I'm just like glad I could help. Blah 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 blah.
He's kind of interested in stories.
Oh
About
well, in
like,
that case, I
where
can
you
tell
guys
him.
have been and
I have a story about a guy I knew.
long, long time ago in a galaxy far away.
Not so long, but I did that. I pull out the Ouroboros medallions and I show him.
Boo was under an attack.
The friend we just took had this one. I'm going to tell you the story about how I got this one. I proceed to regale him with the story of how Blaze and I went out to rescue a bunch of children.
That you ended up killing.
I leave out certain parts.
So wait, you're telling me you killed a kid?
Like I said, I leave out certain parts.
Should have seen this thing. It was like an axe going through balloons. Pop, pop, pop.
I actually hit one of them. Fuck you. But I proceed to tell them the story of how we rescued these children, and then how later we got captured. And I carry on and I explain the story about what happened to my arms, how I got captured, and the motherfuckers who had this
Now he only has strong hands.
chiseled magic runes into the bones in my arms.
What's strong?
And
My arms are chiseled.
they proceed to tell them about the one last little girl that we went
Nimrith.
to go get.
How the
Nimrith.
fuck do I remember that name?
I have no idea.
I mean, I've got it written down. That's how I remember.
Yeah, no, that's just come out of nowhere.
I
It's almost like I made them up and they stuck with me.
Well, and we went to rescue Nimrith, and we became known as the heroes of Silvano. But it came at the cost of Blaze's life.
Because he went splat.
to Blaze.
You see, that's it, and then I'm just going to trail off.
It's hanging with my glass in the air.
The
And,
king
you know-
looks at you, raises the glass, and goes, "To Blaze?"
Blaze,
Yay!
the guy who taught me there's more to life than just fighting and drinking. You can fight and drink for a cause. And I hold up my cup.
So
and just
since
count it.
Blaze, what have you been doing? Fighting and drinking for a cause.
For a cause.
I also have just a short story. And I said to Austin, it's funny that you say that that there's someone that has influenced you. My beard that I have keeps growing out. I met someone before I time traveled here, and I really liked his beard, and I wanted to grow one similar. And I know you have one, and I just transform into No Faith. Disguise self. So
Not
and
using
go,
the
this
hat.
man here, I know that you know him because I have heard the stories.
That's the guy, that put me on the path of the beard.
I know. A confession that I do actually. I have found this out, but he also taught me that having a fine beard is not a crime. I'll transform back, and yes, King. I time traveled. No big deal.
I mean, we all travel through time in a way.
I know. I did like 15 years, I think.
You admittedly did do it a bit faster than we normally do, yeah.
I knew people that I
All I'm
ventured with,
picturing-
and
All I'm picturing is like when you go to a family gathering and the little like cousin is like trying to show off as much as possible to the
Yeah.
uncles.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. No, that's exactly what it is.
I did this,
But-
and then I did this,
yeah,
and then I did this,
but
and then I did
but
this.
he's all nonchalant about it. He's all just like, yeah, you know, like trying to act cool about it. Like, yeah, I did that.
Like when you go to a high school reunion, you tell the people about how you're in a movie with Sam Neill.
I was one of the dinosaurs.
Okay, it wasn't a movie; it was a mini series. But yeah, no, I was right there, and he was right there. I could have spat on him. I was that close to him.
Could have spat on him.
I wasn't going to. He's an awesome actor, but I could have.
But I could have.
If I so chose to.
Yeah.
If I decided to be a disgusting little dronk, I could have spat on Sam Neill.
Who is Sam Neill?
Sam Neill, the dude from
Grant,
Jurassic Park, man. Like the
Not the
The
one
guy
that
that
lays, not the
twists
one
the
that
head
lays there
chick.
seductively on the chair after he hurts himself. Not that Sam Neill. The other
the
guy.
guy that danced
Yeah,
with
that was
apes.
Jeff
Jeff
Goldblum. Maybe
Goldblum.
that's it.
The one
Uh,
that sticks his hand in the dinosaur shit. That's
No,
Sam
that
Neill,
was
right?
that was Laura Dern.
No,
Anyway,
No,
the
the
guy
getting
bloke
back to
also
the-
did it too, didn't he?
that
Getting back
turns
to
her
the-
head to
the
look at
game.
the fucking.
That's
we
right. He
are
did it
currently
with Friday
playing.
the Third movie. That's right.
So
But yes, that whole thing that I did was
Yes, Event Horizon.
basically for Zouston to try and bond in a way of beards. You know when you bond with beards?
yes.
Yes.
Stop
Usually I
touching
use
the
my
snippets of
fingers
the
underneath
ears.
and give the scritchies. And
Yeah, I didn't
yeah.
give a fuck about the king at that point in time. It was just me trying to show off to Zouston my glorious beard that isn't as good as his.
Okay.
That is a question. Whose beard is bigger and more bushy than
Yours.
It's yours.
Dude.
mine is? It
Yours.
is. I just thought Zelson's was kind of scraggly because just kind of scrawny fuckers.
Yep.
I mean, I guess Zelson's had more time to work at it.
He's a gnome as well, so like. Hey,
He's only got to-
fucking side chops, halflings would fuck you over, but but beards, yeah.
You guys, I'll say 2 hours pass.
We're just talking about beards for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The king is intrigued. He's got like these two little what movie is it? The big long whiskered, I think it might be Kill Bill, the training monk that has the two
pie-based
long white,
wall.
yeah, but it's like that.
Yeah, Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with the Vulpin face and the white, like, just kind of
So it
folds
blends
down.
in. It
Well,
all
like, I mean, he's
blends in
fluffy, but
something.
these, like, extend off his snout and down. Like, he's
Yeah.
got this
You see,
regal
now
moustache.
picturing Master Shifu from Kung Fu
Yeah,
Panda.
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, cool.
Except slightly more foxy. Slightly more
Event-
fox-like.
Event Horizon, yes.
So he's, like, intrigued with this whole under chin growth beard that you guys speak of. And, you know, conversations had. And in the distance, you hear a low rumble.
Fuck.
Where,
Wait,
what, how, when.
And then
sounds like fun.
bells going off.
Ugh.
Make a history check.
Who?
All of you. Mira, you
Oh.
can roll a d20.
Okay. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no.
History.
Yeah.
Mira and Jago.
Yes.
You suddenly have the remembering of the resistance that was going to start a
Oh no!
yeah. What do you call it?
Sick.
Not insurgent.
Yeah, revolt or
Yeah.
fucking. Yeah.
They were going to
What's the word? Yeah.
overthrow the king.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, hold on. Here we go.
Kira's
It
got some
is.
fast talking to do.
They're going to depose the king.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
they were going to do that on the
no.
night of the truth, weren't they?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
So it
And
ended
y'all
up
have
going
been
ahead.
distracting.
They went ahead earlier than it was expected because it was cancelled. They're like, well, may as well go now.
I'm to overthrow the king. Do.
I'm going to turn invisible.
Because you
Just
can.
still going. The fuck's going on?
Hang on, let me just fucking do that shit. Put a spell slot in. I'm going to turn invisible and I guess just dash towards where the explosions are coming from and see if I can find anyone to talk to. Anyone within, anyone throwing bomb. Anyone.
All right. So you're kind of like
I'm going. Yeah.
towards the center of the castle, and these explosions are happening on the outside wall.
Yep.
The perimeter wall.
Yeah. Sorry if I didn't mention. I'm like dashing out of the. I'm dashing out of the castle towards.
So
beelining it.
Yep. All right. Roll an investigation check.
Investigation. Oh, get to reroll. Yes! I got a 1 and then I got a nat 20. Fuck yeah, halflings.
As you make it out of the castle and heading towards the wall, you notice Luna, who was the resistance, one of the resistance leaders.
I do
She was
vaguely. I
grey.
remember the name, and
Yeah, she was the one that you met at the Silver Talon,
Silver Talon. That's right.
and like you had the meeting inside the storage room before heading down the tunnels for no reason.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, because I could have given you
So
a
I
map.
see her then, yeah?
Yeah, so
I
you see her.
I'm going to rush right up to her. And yeah, look, I'm just gonna grab her. And it's okay, it's Jago. Yeah, I listen to me. The king, it's okay. Stop. You need to stop everyone firing on the castle. Fuck, I honestly don't know what to say. I just tell her to because the king, he was under mind control, and there is a lot of stuff that is going on that we don't even know. But you need to stop for a second. You need to stop. You need to hold all fire before anything else happens.
Shit.
Send messages, anything.
So abort the mission.
Yes.
Yes, it is
In layman's
imperative.
terms, yes.
It is imperative that you stop because the king, he was, oh my god, these two people, they had him controlled, and he was doing things not under his control, and You just need to stop all of it right now and come talk, please.
Give it to me now.
Now,
Get out
Go
of
to
here.
get to the chopper.
That's all.
out of here.
That's all
Everybody
I
get to
hear.
the chopper.
I cannot take him seriously because that's
I
all
know.
that's on a loop in my head.
Got to
Oh
get
my
out of
God.
here.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tuba.
roll a
I'm sorry.
persuasion check.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm not sorry.
Oh, 18. That's pretty good.
Ooh, nice.
I rolled a natural 2, so yeah. She goes,
Shit.
shit. Okay. Hmm.
Like, can't
Shit.
get no more Jimmy explosions.
She looks up at the sky and starts doing this motion with the hands, and this giant white light drops from the sky down to about 10 feet from her location.
Hooray for flares.
Yeah, and you see 1, 2, 8, 10, 15, 30 people swarm to this one spot. She's like, that was a good test run. Everyone go home. We'll try again another day. Thanks for participating. George, you did a great job. Luke, fucking great. I will
Here's your
catch up
Hey,
with
good
you
on
guys
you,
participation
Luke.
later.
You are
prize.
the best, man.
Marys,
Where's
you're
that
still
voice
falling
coming from?
behind. Pick it up.
Yes, I am
Sorry
still
for causing any
invisible.
issues. I will reconvene with you later tonight and explain everything. So sorry, shit. And you see them look very confused. Actually, I should probably. Hey, they're all the 19. They look very confused,
Oh,
but she is one of their leaders, and they're like, "Oh, okay," and they turn around, and as quick as they appeared, they're just dispersing throughout the city.
Like Shinobi.
Yeah,
Whatever that is.
awesome.
Okay,
and
Luna,
that's where
you
we're going
need-
to
you
take
need
a
to come-
break.
Oh.
So we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Play the thing, Jeff.
Next.
Hello and
Oh,
welcome
I
back.
can't.
Why can't you?
Because we're
'Cause-
live.
Yeah, and we'll get in trouble.
It's like a 3-second snippet, but all right, fine. Be that way. Be boring.
The DM's channel.
Hey guys,
True.
everyone watching right now, we love you all.
You do. You
Want to
you
say
support
that?
us.
And then I know how to do the Korean one.
Oh, shit, mine looks like balls.
I do the Korean one. Yee.
Hey
Tiny
Fleet, throw up your jokers, man.
What? Throw
Come
up
on,
your
Fleet.
what?
Throw up your jokers. He did it before. I wanted to throw him
Oh,
up just so I know
there
he's
they
still
are.
there. It
I
might
found.
be
I have
delayed.
another pic.
Yeah!
Hey!
Love you, Fleet.
Okay, so.
Right.
Back to the story.
Alright.
Focused.
So what were we doing?
Totally know what we're doing.
So you guys were Heading
Silence.
back. heading back into the
Oh, that's funny.
castle. Luna, well,
That's
She
right.
can't
I was
see you.
bringing. I was. Well, I've grabbed her hand. I've like interlocked my fingers with hers. Yep, exactly like that. And
And now you're
I'm-
playing Thumb Wars.
And now I said to her, "Follow me
If you
back
want
to
to
the
live.
castle. I will explain when we get there."
Follow me
And
if
then
you
with
want
my
to
mage
live.
hand, I grab her boob. No. No, I'm joking. Obviously, I'm joking.
Sure you are.
Jeez. No, I'm joking.
Alright. So you,
No, I
Lead
grab
her-
her hand and lead her back.
yeah. So you head back to the. All right. I need you to make a stealth check at advantage, and she's gonna do one just straight.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask: is there anyone that would stop her?
Well,
Being
currently,
tough.
yes, because
Okay.
they are on war mode.
Okay, hang on.
War mode.
But before this happens, okay, what I'm gonna do is before we get to any visible, before we make any rolls, before we get to any visible, I'm gonna waste another spell slot, another second spell slot. I'm going to touch her and make her invisible, which will cancel my invisibility, but will make her invisible. And I will hold on to her hand. As I'm doing that, I appear, she disappears, and I will continue to run. I will still make a stealth check if I need to.
No,
But
so
surely, if they know who I
yeah,
am,
the guards know who you are. As you're running, she's like, "Do you need to hold my hand? I can see you."
yes, but I cannot see you, so you need to hold my hand. Keep hold and do not let go.
Don't let go, Jack. Sorry.
She could have saved him.
I don't think so.
I could have
Bitch.
rotated.
Yeah, they could have rotated, but
Bitch.
Time in,
I mean,
time
what?
out. It would have been fine.
Anyway,
I
yes.
survived.
And that's how they both die.
they were rescued pretty soon after, so like she was fine. She could have very easily rotated. This is true. There was time.
All right, so you make your way back to the main hall.
Yep.
All right. As you enter, you guys see Jago come back through, hand out.
Yeah.
What's with your hand, buddy?
Guys, do you remember Luna?
He
Yes.
ushers to invisible space.
But you're looking kind of weird there. Sure, you don't need to sit down and have a moment.
The only
I
Luna
look.
I remember was the chick in the crow's nest from the Maverick's Revenge.
Correct, I think.
I think.
Different Luna.
Different Luna. Okay.
I was going to say, I had a feeling that was probably a different Luna.
Yeah, it was a different Luna.
That's any Luna I know. She was kind of cool. Totally fucking batshit crazy on coffee.
Yeah. I turn to Luna, and I'm gonna try and let go of her hand and just sort of say to her, just remain calm and stay silent. Shh. You
Keep
need
calm
to
and carry on.
just listen.
I could almost physically hear his brain flatlining.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to think
Beep, beep, beep,
of.
beep.
So you
I go up to the king. Yeah, no, it's go on. What were you gonna say?
You let go of her, yeah?
I say this and let go of her. Yes.
Okay.
I don't like that. I let go of her and yeah, quite. Just I basically try to tell her to just stay next to me. Whether I've got to stealth that shit or what, I don't know. But like, I just want her to just stay next to me and listen. Basically, that's.
You're not sure if she's being quiet because she's being told to be quiet, or if she's no longer there.
Not there anymore.
Yeah,
Oh,
cool.
Jacob, can I have my hat back now?
You just, hey man, listen to me for a second. Yes, you can have your hat back, but I have
Just listen.
come here for a second, and
Got a
I'll
great
pull
idea.
I pull Zouston in closer so that I can whisper to him.
Oh, I left my drink in the other room.
Because we're the same sort of height, he's exactly face. So I'll just like sort of grab around it and like sort of whisper in his ear. I said, "Hey man, listen. I have just gone out. I have got Luna to stop the attack that we just heard, and she's here, but she is
That's what that
invisible.
was.
Yes.
Oh shit!
I want.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Fuck. What,
I
you
know.
brought her in?
What was I supposed to do? I mean, she's. I need for her to know that the king is not a bad guy because he was under control.
Well,
He does
Right.
bad things, but he's
he
not a
was
bad
mind
guy.
controlled by a couple of dragonborn fuckholes working for an
Okay.
evil organization.
All things aside, I actually don't know if he is a bad guy or not, but I know he was under mind control, and I have brought her in, and I'm hoping that I can sort things out this way instead of killing people.
Get her to talk to Mirror. That might be the best angle because Mirror could tell.
Well, the thing is, I don't actually know where she is now.
Jacob's currently invisible on my screen.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Same.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. I'm like, well, I
That
see
whole
invisible.
conversation, you're
Whole
invisible.
conversation invisible.
Wait,
It was just
you
a
don't know
hand.
where she is? You got her in and
Now
I
she's
mean,
gone.
well, can I end it? I'm just having a look whether I can actually end the
Yeah, you should-
invisibility
you
spell.
cast it, so you
Yeah.
should be able to drop it. Yeah, theoretically. I don't know.
The spell ends for the target that attacks or casts a spell. It doesn't actually say on the spell that I can.
I would say that you would
Drop
be able
it.
to cancel the arcana of the spell itself.
Can I roll for that? If I
Rick?
get above a 10, then I cancel it. If I don't, then
I mean,
Just
you're
for
making
shits
it
and
more
giggles?
difficult than it needs to be, but sure.
you know what? You know what?
Sure.
No, you're actually right. I am making it more difficult than it needs to be. I cancel the spell.
Oh no. It's a
Uh,
concentration spell, so you've just got to drop concentration and it's fine.
Yeah.
Well,
I dropped
Yeah.
concentration. I'm totally not currently concentrating.
well, actually, hang on. I don't. Yeah, up to 1 hour. Yeah, I'm. Oh fuck. You know what? Before I drop concentration, fuck, that's just gonna look sus. You know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. No, you know what? I'm just gonna drop concentration. Fuck, I hate these decisions.
As you drop it, you see her standing at the door, just kind of waiting. She looks across and goes, "Hi, Mira."
Oh,
Hi.
that Luna. I was thinking of
Yeah,
someone
my friend.
completely different.
You two know each other?
I don't know that one. No.
I honestly can't remember.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. She's Remember, Mira's the one who introduces to her to the.
Fuck yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. It was too.
Yeah.
And that's off the top of my head. I don't have the fucking notes for that.
I don't remember.
Something about the tavern, which I don't even have the name
Luna,
of.
please step forward and Mr. King.
Mr. King. Who was struggling.
No, Jago was awkward as fuck. Mr. King, hey, look, man. You guys should just like talk.
The king's kind of standing there or sitting at the end of the table looking across. Sees the interaction between Mira. Sees you trying to form a sentence.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either, man.
Struggling.
Focuses towards
Struggle.
Mira and goes, you know this one?
Yes, on my walks, she helped pick up an item I almost had stolen.
Well, join us. And Luna kind of like does the sideways glances and all right. Pulls up a chair at this excessively long table that only has like 6 people at.
As most royalty.
So what's going on?
Uh,
Heard something about mind control and stuff.
And Mr. King, if I may,
King. Oh, God.
Your Majesty will be fine.
What's your actual name?
To you, your Majesty will do.
Can I just? Okay, Your Majesty.
I'm gonna call you George. I can't say Your Majesty, George.
Unpluckers.
Your Majesty,
Mr. Your
you
Majesty.
from what we could figure out, you are under mind control from the two douchebag fucking guards you had, and you were making choices that were not your own. Yes.
Yes, that pretty much is
I
how.
mean, I suppose you don't really know because, anyway, and Luna here, she was, and I look over to Luna as like,
Help me. Sentences are hard.
well, I want to say resistant. Like I'm looking for a word like resistance, but I don't want. You know what? Fuck it. And she
Uprising.
was sort of part of the like uprising resistance against what you were doing. But I mean, I just stopped the attack, and I basically I just want everyone to get along, and
You can't be
man, this is so hard. I don't know. I want Luna obviously has things that she needs to ask you, and I don't know if you can answer them because of your like mind control, but we just want some answers. We just want to know what's going on and what your intentions are.
Well, my first intention was to get Atticus back.
But he is here
Ta-da!
now.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Because I believed that they had sent people out, but I very much doubt that now. And I mean, I really need to study the current situation of the city. It's all the last 15 or so years is a blur. I remember bits and pieces. I remember like decisions that I made that didn't feel like they were right, and
Do I still have the collar on my neck?
oh, do you?
I mean, I suppose I had to pretend to be a pet, so I assume I probably still have the collar. It's not
Yeah,
actively.
you got a collar on you.
It's not actively suppressing me, but well, I can fill you in now, Your Majesty. One of the things that you did have going was that anyone like us that were not like you were considered pets, and we had to wear these to be even allowed entry.
Yes. Does sound very racist.
A little bit. With all due respect.
Puppy was not happy.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Puppy.
we're putting a stop to that right now.
Happy
Okay.
was
Disguise
happy.
is gone. Disguise is gone. My name is not Puppy.
A puppy by any other name.
It was something it was the name I used when I was pretending to be a pet.
So you gave yourself the name Puppy.
Yes. Yes, he did.
And even now, I regret it. My name is Zalston Fapplestamp. It is a proud gnome name. A strong name, gnome name. There are many
And
of
your
us
name?
all over the world.
With the glorious beard.
Oh, I'm the only one who has a glorious beard, to my knowledge. But
Hey man, I have like somewhat of a
Oh.
beard.
of my family.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes. But we digress, yes.
I would need to go back and actually look at our current standings and business proposals and whatnot to actually see whether or not it would be worth opening up to the outer world. But there is something that is bugging me a little bit about all that, was that comment that that guy said about the portals are weird. What, when you came through, was there any strange effect?
I mean, if I'm being honest, I did like glow a little bit and have some pain. I mean,
Do
I don't know if
why?
it's connected, and I just like wipe the makeup off my face. And so
You
I
brought
had
a
some
leper into my
dreams.
house.
I had some dreams that made this happen, that I was glowing white after I came through the portals. But fuck, man, I don't know. I've been through a lot of shit. Like I said, time traveled 15 years into the future, and
Do I remember
and
anything about the portals? Because
Roll a
it feels
history
like
check.
so long ago now. Yeah, Zelson's so used to just going with the fucking flow anyway.
oh, that's pretty good.
16.
You don't recall any strange phenomena as you went
Nothing
through.
with my arms.
Can I? Can I also?
Yeah, roll a history.
You know. Oh no, shit.
Yeah, I no. Realistically, I haven't been in control for 15 odd years. I'd need to go back and check all paperwork over that time and correct what wrongs were made.
That is fair. However, might I suggest if there is some way of getting a message out right now, declaring some kind of, hey everyone, some things need to be checked out. Some shit went down and we've had some invaders come in and mess things up.
Kill them all?
Ask everyone to just chill
No, don't kill
while
them
we sort it
all.
out. And in the meantime, also pay attention to what happens if word gets out that these fuckers got revealed, because there might be more. See who panics when you mention the name Whack.
Yeah,
Whack.
like you have been out for 15 years. Yeah, you don't, yeah, I mean, it must be pretty blurry for you, but
I mean,
like,
the way I see
do
it,
you?
people who are involved with the same organization as those Dragonborn fucks, it'll mean something to them. Anyone else, it won't mean shit. So you just mention that there are agents of Whack within the kingdom. See who panics.
I mean, we could go ask that guy if he knows if there's any other agents.
That's a possibility too. I'm kind of glad I didn't kill him now.
Hey, Mr. King. Do you think that, like,
Fucking hell.
the way that your kingdom is being run right now, that maybe you should make some small changes to social statuses? And I mean, what do you think? Like, people are being called pets, and we're not allowed to, outsiders are not allowed to come in. But I mean, I know that you are under these douchebags' control, but honestly, what do you think about the whole situation? Are you do you appreciate my appearance? My friend here's appearance? Do you think that we should be included?
Look, as I said, from a trade point of view, I'd have to go back and see over the last 15 years what our current standing in is and whether or not it would be worth opening the borders. I have no issue with any race coming in, as long as they don't bring trouble.
I understand that it's 15 years is a long time, and I understand that it just cannot happen overnight. But I'm asking you here and now: do you have a problem with other races? Do you have a problem with people from the outside?
Personally, no. I haven't really had any interactions with them though. So, I mean,
Inside check.
Except for you idiots.
yeah, roll an insight check.
Oh,
I haven't done an inside check in fucking ages.
sounds like words are hard tonight.
You believe that he doesn't really have much interaction. You do know that 15 years ago or about 20 years ago is when the conflux happened and the gates opened up. But
Hang on, can I DM above table? Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
No.
The
Yeah, what would you
The
do if you said
conflux-
no?
I guess I wouldn't ask. When I time traveled, was the time travel the same point as a conflux? Like, I'm
No.
just trying to get a no.
So, the conflux happened 20 years ago. The one shot that we did that you
It was 5 years after that, yeah?
was 2 years after conflux.
It was 2 years after that.
So you were gone for 18 years.
I was gone for 18 years. I thought it
18,
was only
yeah.
15.
No. You kept on saying 15 because the king was under the influence for 15 years. But-
No, honestly, I thought it was always 15, but thank you for clearing that up. 18 years, okay, cool.
But yeah, so effectively what happened was when above table, conflux hit, tore holes in reality, which opened up the portals.
Yeah.
People came across, but did they make it to the? Because he rolled a 4 on his roll to your 19 insight, so he hadn't experienced any people because they were stopped long before they made it to the kingdom.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So he's telling the truth that you guys are pretty much the first, like besides the pets that were like taken to the dungeon or whatnot, he hadn't had any real interactions with people.
Yeah.
And even then, it was like he wasn't in control of his own thoughts.
No, and that's hard because like that's why I'm asking questions now. Like, is he against pets and all that sort of shit? Because
Like he doesn't think that it's right that people have a higher standing than others in like a controlling slave situation.
yeah, well, we don't know. The king's all fresh, isn't he?
Yeah. Like there was about 5 years where he was running the kingdom and then like it was fine, and then all of a sudden he started implementing these laws and rules. I mean, they were wary of the people that came in for that first 5 years.
Yeah, of
But
course, but
it wasn't like we'll capture them and make them our pets. That was later.
Yeah. Okay.
So someone's potentially come across and made the changes.
Yeah, the 2 guys that one killed and one's in the
Dungeon.
They were controlling the king to do these things.
So I guess that gives us a question that he could be asked before he's killed: is how much of how the situation is now is your influence, and how much was the king's own thoughts? And
Ala
if he doesn't-
zero.
And if he doesn't want to answer, I can start peeling off scales.
Well, I don't think we. I
My brain
mean,
hurts
we're
just
pretty
thinking about
friendly
that.
with the king right now. I mean, we did save him from like who knows how many fucking years worth of influence. Surely the king owes us a favor.
Well, I was talking like helping the king out by doing the scale peeling.
Oh, we can totally do that, but that's more of a hobby, yeah.
I mean, it's important to enjoy what you do, right?
It's important to know how people bend and how you torture them because then you can get more information. But that's a conversation for another time.
Oh no,
Um,
100%. At this point, I'm just thinking, how we can help out the king figure this stuff out. And if we are here at his Majesty's disposal, I'm just
let's just
while we're having
ask the king. Let's just ask the king how he
Well,
needs us to help,
well,
as long as his intentions are good.
I assumed he's in the room with us while we're having this discussion.
Yes. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
He's just casually sitting there going, oh, okay. They're going to tell me how to do my job, I guess.
No, I just said, we are willing to help you ask these questions, and if this definitely seems to be a question to ask. You have one alive. I am glad that I didn't kill him now, because we're figuring out questions that we can ask him.
Yeah, that's right, Mr. King. I believe that
His Majesty, for fuck's sake.
we are at your disposal, but we need to know what you want to do next, because I am not Mr. King and neither is anybody else. So like what do you think is the best move forward for you right now and for us?
As he's talking, Mira's just going to flag down one of the servants and go, make sure that his next drink is an anti-drunk potion.
Restoration potion.
Yeah. Just a goblet full of restoration potion.
Who?
The guard, like
Me?
the waiter,
I've been
nods,
drinking.
She doesn't know that.
brings over, places this goblet in front of you that has this like sweet smelling purple liquid inside,
Oh, thank you.
like Ribena. You effectively have lesser restorations cast on you. Lesser, greater, either or.
What does that
Either or.
do? Other than, does it bring
Well-
back spell slots and health points?
No,
Nope.
No.
I will say greater, and the spots that
Oh,
cover your body disappear.
I wouldn't notice. I don't think I can't see myself, so.
I
But
would.
thank you.
Dude, you're not spotty anymore.
It was like right down your arm and everything. So,
Oh, okay. So I probably would
and it was
notice.
painful. So yeah, you would notice.
Yeah, you would notice
Okay.
it's leprosy.
Oh,
It was leprosy, man. Ah.
Oh my god.
I forgot.
That's
what it
probably
feels
why he
like not to
sounded
hurt.
drunk. He was so in pain.
Can I have another one of those? Whatever that was.
We'll see. I need to check something first. Keep talking.
Doop doop doop
Uh,
doop doop.
He's just slow in the head. So the king looks at you and it's like, for like the third time now, I need to look at the papers before I can explain. Like,
Yeah.
I can't go over every single decision that I've made in the last 15 years.
Understandable.
And
Understandable.
if you
I
like,
think, I
I
think
don't
I've got
know.
it.
I think when I see them, I'll be able to tell whether or not I made the decision or if I was influenced going over the
Well,
reading.
that's cool.
Plus,
That's cool, man. But
yeah, we can
but
hold
what
it in
do you
front
want
of
to
us,
do right now? What is your plan right now? What I
I mean,
do you want to
really,
just
my
rest
my
and
my
have a relax?
my plan would be to sleep. I'm fucking tired.
Well, then just sleep, man. Sleep does wonders.
Amira just turns to Zouston and goes, he's never done formal events, has he?
To be perfectly honest, this is my fucking first one too.
A little bit of blood pours from Mira's nose. While this is happening, you hear
Stress!
commotion coming from
Just
towards the
99% stress.
throne room of like guards talking loudly, and you hear like female voice kind of can't make out what they're saying, just this and the guards go through the walls.
Oh, fuck! If there's commotion, I'm gonna go check it out.
As you open the door from the main hall to the throne room, you see Wanderer walking through the throne room with like 10 guards walking beside her. No, you can't go back there. You can't go back there.
Good.
And she's like, it's okay, darling. It's fine. I'm Mira's pet. It's fine.
The fuck you come
Wanderer,
from?
what are you doing? What?
Did you sneeze again?
Where have you guys been?
Where have you been?
Well, I teleported like outside the, well, slightly outside the city. I just walked back towards the giant throne place, which is my house now because I am a pet.
You
Isn't that
stay.
right, darling? As she looks over at Mira.
No, we're fixing that. We're fixing
Aw,
that. We've
well,
we've figured it out. You're welcome to stay.
You stayed on the plane.
I was enjoying being a pet. With a nice castle and a little bed and a tea.
I will happily continue. You will always have your own bed, maybe even your own room, if you'd like.
The king's kind of just sitting there like, wait, who's
Fuck.
this one?
It's okay. She is with us.
Yes, but she's not.
I'm Mira's pet.
Yep. This one actually
know
knows
what?
how to behave, Father, I promise.
Give it a week.
So, what did I miss, guys?
Well, it turns out the king, Majesty, was mind controlled by the same people that did the things to my arms and did the
Maybe.
stuff to you too. The same organization. We kept one alive.
He's in the dungeon.
Because he has questions to answer.
Dungeon party.
Dungeon party?
Oh, but the king needs to rest first and sort everything out. Because let's face it, there was nearly an uprising, but we managed to get that to stop once we realized it didn't need to happen. Otherwise, we've been sitting here and enjoying fantastic food and fantastic drink. Thank you once again, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Mr. King.
Fuck am I? Zouston sits down and has a momentary existential crisis.
Mr. King, this one is also the one of the ones that
Mirror's other nostril bleeds.
that helped us free you from your 15-year slumber of incoherent nonsense stuff.
You woke me from my slumber for more incoherent stuff. Thank you.
And Mira's
You
just
are
now
welcome,
sitting
Mr.
like
King.
this. Mira's just like, oh.
Well, look, if you wish to go speak to the guy in the dungeon, you're free to go do that if you'd like. I am going to go rest.
That is fair.
As you should.
He stands
Hey,
up.
Before you go rest, take this.
You see his
And
like
I'll just give
shoulders
it-
slump forward a tiny bit as you start speaking again.
That's fair. Take this. This is this will help you recover. And I just give him some of the food that I got from the table before, even though he could just get it to shit himself.
So
It's like, here you
we're
go.
sitting at the table full of food.
Yeah.
And you
Yep.
reach into a bag and give him yesterday's burritos.
Yep. Absolutely.
He looks at you and goes, I appreciate the offer, but I think I've had my fill for tonight. Enjoy yourself. You're welcome to stay the night. If you need me, Mira knows how to get in contact with me. Good night.
I just take the food that I offered and just take a bite of it. And go, oh well, mate, more for me. Oh, your ears come off. You sneeze, your ears come off. I've seen it.
Ah, that was a big one.
It's canon now, Jeff.
Every time you
Whenever
drink,
Whenever Jeff sneezes, his ears
next
come
time
off.
Zalston goes into a rage, he sneezes and his ears fall off, or he develops cat ears.
No,
Just spin next time he
Jeff,
sneezes.
not Southland, Jeff.
Fuck you.
Not done
No.
yet.
Not where's
Oh,
your ears?
this
Why
is
don't
going to
come
take a
off?
while. This is going to be a good 5 minutes, I think.
So the king excuses himself, makes his way to his private
Yeah.
quarters. What are you guys doing?
Well, I suppose if the king has left, the party's over. We should probably
Yeah, we should probably rest as well, huh?
exit and take our leave.
He did say that you
Make
could
a
spend
note.
the night if needed.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Hey, Mira, is there a cupboard here like the one in the safe house?
no, because it's all connected underground.
Is there a throne? Is there the
There-
king's quarters?
Or are you talking
Where's the
about
king's
the cupboard
quarters?
where you open it and you can find everything you need?
Yeah.
That one, yeah, one of
And
those.
there isn't because there is enough staff here to
Yeah,
do
I was
that.
going to say, there's enough staff that you can just knock on the wall and they'll come help you.
Yeah, but that cupboard was able to make stuff that doesn't exist here.
Yeah, but that cupboard though.
Now, I suppose we should stay here. We want to so that we can mean. It's a long walk back. I suppose we should stay here. Sort it all out in the morning.
Mira,
Yes?
where were those guys staying? What rooms were they staying in? The ones that, died and got locked away and shit.
The advisors,
Yes.
Yes.
they would have stayed not so much in the personal quarters, but in the staff quarters.
I think I would like to know where one of their rooms are.
I've also gone invisible, but that should be no issue.
It's 84
No,
again.
I haven't got invisible. I'm
you
fully.
have on stream.
Yeah.
Bed down. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
Okay.
you bed down. You
Hello.
disappeared into your background.
Hang on. Ah.
So Mira, you lead them to the staff quarters.
Mhm.
And as you enter, it is like open barracks where there's just like it's a long hall, lines of beds, foot lockers at the end of the beds, and then down the very end there is like a door that leads into a T-split, which has two beds separate, which are the advisors' rooms. So all the other staff are in one room, and then at the end is a separate room that houses the two advisors.
It's Austin.
Yeah.
There's no more advisors, so I guess we get a room each, huh?
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Go through their shit and process as well, and hopefully find more clues.
All right, bye. And I run down to the bed, down to the room.
I go to the other one.
Shadow and May look at Mira. We're sorry.
That's quite okay. They've chosen their rooms. I guess you're welcome to stay in our personal quarters where the guests stay.
That'd be much nicer, thanks.
Yes, I don't know why they chose to stay down here, but I guess it's so they can ask the other staff.
Yeah, the staff are closer this way.
Okay.
So you lead them back up through the castle to you've got your private quarters, and there is a room probably about 3 across from yours, which would be one of the guest quarters, and inside is just like the fluffiest bed you've ever seen.
Just melt
Like-
into it.
Yeah, it's like marshmallow. Like 4-poster bed, lounge, 72-inch plasma TV. No,
With Netflix.
yeah, just like a 5-star accommodation room, and I'd say that.
Everyone else is struggling because they decided to sleep down there.
So May and Wanderer will take this room, and you lead Shadow to Atticus's old room, which is connected to yours via a door. And it is like your room is mirrored to his room. And so the door acts as a mirror as well. And when you were young, you learnt that you could stand on one side and there was like a knock that you could do that would make the mirror just glass. And you used to stand as kids opposite each other, and it was like you were looking in the mirror but not.
Because they're twins.
Yes.
Twinsies.
If you want to describe your room. He says as you put food in your mouth. I can still hear
Posters everywhere.
Mirrors would be a very soft nature sort of feel. So very warm timber, greens, blues, greys, almost as if she could take a forest and put it in her room. There's a lot of greenery. It's very open, bright, very soft.
And then
Say, I'm still.
and no, and then
No, it
Oh,
didn't.
and then.
the DM's gone. No more DM for
Sorry.
tonight. Oh, there he is.
Hardy, spam the chat with raccoons.
No,
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
no raccoons.
Oh, the raccoons.
How many can you fit in a single?
I don't
Oh,
know.
God,
I haven't
I'm gonna
tested it.
find out. Oh no,
John.
Did you accidentally hit send?
no! It
Jeez.
just when you put
Ah.
when you click on something too many times, it like shifts down to the next thing, and then it's a different icon. Oh well, that's what it is now. It's got a sneak attack in there for some reason.
Yeah, so you see mirrors rooms like that, and Shadow's room is similar, but it's more practical.
35 seems to be the max before it switches over to other emojis.
Hey, there we go.
All right, so you guys have your long rest.
Yay!
Oh, long rest.
What were you, before that though? What were you guys doing in the advisors' rooms?
Looting the place for clues, for notebooks, anything.
All right, so
Jago is just going to snuggle into bits and try and sleep.
you're not
Basically,
gonna.
I'm not sure if I got the guy, the room of the guy. Who we
It's
just
one
beat the hell
room.
out.
So there's two beds in this one room, which was the
Oh right,
advisor's
so we're in the
room.
same room.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh right, yeah. So I'm going through everything, trying to find any of the fucking
Yeah.
notes that the guy's boss might have had.
Yeah, I guess I'll do the same.
All right.
Maybe I'll let
Um,
you head this investigation, Jago. I'll help you.
What's your investigation?
+1.
Plus what?
1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me head the investigation.
Yeah, I'll let you lead this, but I'll help you. You tell me what to lift over, and I'll look.
So roll at advantage.
17.
Going through the desk that's in here and their foot trunks at the end of the beds, it all appears to be basic work-related documents, and there's no like whack association or anything like that. And you kind of put together that after 15 years they've either hidden it really, really well, or
Not in here.
they've destroyed whatever files they brought over with them.
Oh, fuck.
I guess it's a bust, dude.
Further questions that we need to ask the other shithead.
Well, he's in the dungeon, man. So, like, we just gotta put on our best scary faces and.
Oh, yeah, I mean, let's face it, nothing scary than having your skin peeled off scale by scale.
Yes. Jaeger's a bit taken back.
Okay, good night.
In hindsight, it's actually easier with Dragonborn than it is with like humans and goblins and the like, because you can do it chunk by chunk. Bird folk would be kind of interesting too.
I have not.
Pull their feathers.
Well, I haven't dealt with many Dragonborns myself. Just
Oh,
mainly
No, really.
mainly more humanoid people. But I mean, hey man, we can. I'll follow your lead if you want to like interrogate.
I mean, I'll do this. I'll do the flaying at least. I mean, someone else can do the question asking.
I was kind of hoping you'd just tell me where to stab, man.
Hey, we could
But
both
I
do the
can
flaying
ask
while someone else
questions.
asks the questions.
Hey, look, I'm sure we'll figure it out once we talk to this shithead.
Yeah, I think so. I definitely think it's just been a day.
Yeah, we need to get some rest. I definitely need to get some rest.
Yeah.
All right, dude.
So as you
Good night.
guys settle in for a long rest, that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Okay to me.
Yay.
All right.
I was trying to find reference photos for the room.
Go find someone to raid.
Let's have a look, see who's online. Sweet peas on. Nothing.
I don't know. It's always such a weird thing. Any recommendations?
As I said, Owl's on, but they're doing Final Fantasy stuff.
Yeah. Al's on. Everyone else that we know who normally would be on by now isn't.
All right, let's raid out.
Because we're ending early.
Yeah, we haven't rated Al in a while.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning
Texas
in.
and Vectors, we'll
Thanks
have to take
for
a note of that one.
playing. See you next Tuesday.
Bye bye.